Well, hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Got a sauce to try for you tonight, something that I picked up at Walmart yesterday. And notice that I did not refer to it as a hot sauce. Well, it does have three spicy peppers in it, but it does not refer to itself as a hot sauce, so I'm going to respect that. If you don't identify as a hot sauce, I'm not going to call you one. So perhaps it's just a sauce that happens to be spicy. Or perhaps it's a sauce that happens to have spicy peppers in it, but happens to not be spicy. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. In any case, it is OSMO Magic Sauce. It is designed by Nick DiGiovanni. I was familiar with the name when I picked up the sauce, but I don't know anything about the guy. So I looked him up. He is a YouTube chef. So I decided to do a little bit of minimal research just so that I could come on to this review and say something other than I've heard of this guy but know nothing about him. So I went to his channel, scrolled down a bit, trying to find something interesting. Didn't see a whole lot of cooking videos. A lot of it was just, I try this, I try that, I try this spectrum of foods, which is, it's understandable. Food sampling videos tend to do a little bit better than cooking videos, don't they? But eventually I scrolled down and I did find something interesting, which was a video titled, I Cook the World's Spiciest Dish. So I clicked on that, and then it turns out that it was a competition video where he and Sean Evans from Hot Ones were doing a cook-off to see who could produce the spicier dish. And they had a famous female chili head, I can't remember her name, who was going to try both dishes and sample them. And I think they were going to do a spicy dessert too. Yeah. But that's where the problems with the video started. Because if it's a competition video, then why are you announcing yourself the winner of it in the title? I don't really get that. And then this was the other problem that I had with the video, which is ultimately it was determined that Nick DiGiovanni made the better dish, because he's a professional chef. And Sean Evans, apparently, he presented himself as being totally incompetent and never cooking at all. So naturally, the judge said that Nick DiGiovanni's, whatever the spicy chicken wings that he did, were better. But she actually literally said after she, completed her judgment, she said, your dish could use a little bit of spice, even though it tasted good. A little bit more spice. So the title of the video is deceptive. And it's just like giving away the winner of a competition. Something that should be announced at the end of a 25-minute video, not just like, right here's the title. So then why would people even click on it? I don't get it. But the guy is highly popular. I think that particular video had something like 50 million views. I think he has 5 million subscribers. So I don't know. I don't get it, but I'm not anyone to lecture, somebody on a spicy food video because I have 850 subscribers. So I'm not going to try to do mental math here, but that's many, 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 many times more subscribers that guy has, and many, many, many times more views that he has. So I'm not going to criticize any further. Honestly, okay, the guy may not be great at producing very, very spicy food, but he might be really good at producing delicious food because this doesn't even advertise itself as spicy. So let's go ahead, read the ingredients, check out the bottle. Let's try it on its own, and then let's try it over a chicken wing. All right. So what's magic sauce? The spice level is a 1 out of 3. It is perfect for everything. Classics. And in the classics image, we see someone dipping a chicken wing in a sauce, which I'm assuming is supposed to be this sauce, and then some French fries beside it. Tacos, pizza. Zero compromise. So this uses real peppers, real honey, no dyes. I'm not sure I've ever had a sauce that uses either fake honey or fake peppers, I don't know. I guess there's probably honey flavoring that's used and stuff, but peppers are just peppers. If I don't know, is there fake pepper flavoring out there? I guess you could be talking about just sauces that have no peppers in them but use pepper extract. I don't know. Anyways, here are the ingredients: red jalapeno peppers, water, honey, fire roasted bell pepper puree, garlic, lemon juice, Calabrian chili pepper puree, red jalapeno puree, tomato puree, pink Himalayan sea salt, rosemary extract, distilled vinegar, onion, lime juice, xanthan gum, phosphoric acid for freshness. I like a lot of the stuff that's in there. And you see, there's Well, okay, so one of the peppers in there is not hot at all. That's the fire roasted bell pepper puree. But Calabrian peppers, that's a medium spicy pepper. Red jalapeno peppers are hotter than green jalapenos, so there's going to be some spice in there. And the red jalapenos are the first ingredient, so they will be the dominant flavor, and I'm assuming that they will provide some degree of spice. Oh, it smells nice. I can smell. I'm smelling lemon, garlic, and pepper. It's nice. Kind of smells like a lemony sriracha sauce a little bit. I'm excited to see how the rosemary extract contributes to the flavor here. That's an interesting thing to throw in a sauce like this. Maybe that's what makes it magic. Maybe the magic was the inclusion of the rosemary. I don't know. Here we go. I don't believe in magic, but maybe I will after this. Okay, doused this wing pretty well. Honestly, the sauce is a tiny bit thinner than I thought it would be. Doesn't mean it's not going to be good. It's thought it would be thicker. Here we go. I think I need to try it by itself first and then try it over the chicken wing. I kind of think maybe I over-seasoned the chicken wing a little bit because it's kind of obstructing or obscuring what I'm supposed to be tasting in this. Tasted nice, but there's a little bit too much flavor in that chicken wing for me to judge that sauce in combination with it. Let's try it on its own. Okay. Nice red jalapeno flavor. It is kind of like a thinner and more tart sriracha sauce. Well, there's lime juice in that too. There's lime juice, there's lemon juice, and there's vinegar in that. Whereas a typical sriracha sauce, you only get the vinegar as the, tartness provider. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I feel like I want to taste those fire roasted bell peppers in there better. And I just don't. I really only taste red jalapeno. And I'm not really tasting those Calabrian chilies either. Calabrian chilies are very different from red jalapenos. They have a very kind of like an earthy savoriness. Little bit of bitterness too. It's like earthy, savory, bitter, and that's in quite a contrast to what red jalapenos taste like. I just feel like this is a very jalapeno dominant sauce. So if you're not the biggest jalapeno fan, and I'm not particularly, so I'm not a huge fan. Hang on. I am not a huge fan of most sriracha sauces. My favorite sriracha sauce currently is Tapatio's. And the reason that I love it so much more than the other sriracha sauces that I have in my collection is that it does not use red jalapenos. It uses Thai bird's eye chilies. That's just a better pepper in my opinion. So, to really love this sauce, you're going to have to love red jalapenos. Other than, I couldn't even taste the rosemary in there. So really what we're looking at here in this supposedly magical sauce is a thinner and tangier sriracha sauce. That's basically what I'm tasting there, because you got your sugar in there. Well, actually it's honey, not sugar. I think some sriracha sauces use honey, so yeah. So you got your basic ingredients, you got of sriracha. You got your red jalapeno puree, you got your garlic, you've got your salt, you got your vinegar, and you've got your sugary, thing. In this case, not sugar, honey. But there's an addition of rosemary, which I can't taste, and also the lime juice and the lemon juice. So it's nice. If I had to choose between this and like the hoi fong, the sriracha with the chicken on it, I'd probably take this one. I would probably like it a little bit better. But I'm not getting the magic here. I'm really not. There's tomato paste in this too. Tomato paste, tomato puree, there's onion in this. Don't really taste any of that. So, in essence, I'm just judging it as that. As a thinner, tangier sriracha. It's okay. It's not magical. It is at best a 6. So we'll see now how it does over this wing. Let's go. I'm liking it a lot better in the context of being on the chicken wing. Considerably better. One more bite. It's coming together now. The tanginess really, really comes in handy over that particular wing, given the way that I seasoned it, because I'm almost down to the end of my bag of Better Goods butter garlic seasoned chicken wings. The tanginess of this sauce, the tanginess and jalapeno-iness went really, really nicely in combination with that particular flavor of wing. So I'm bumping it up to a 6.5 over a wing. On its own, at best a 6. But, honestly, today wasn't in the mood for a red jalapeno sauce, so for today, I'm going to give it a 5.5. But it is considerably improved over chicken wings. I haven't, obviously, just opened the bottle. I haven't tried it over all the other things that it's supposed to be good over. I will do that, and if I try it over one of those, a classic, a taco, or a pizza, and I decide that it's even better than it is on a chicken wing, I will come back and I will make note of that. All right. And I don't know if there are any other Nick DiGiovanni sauces. The fact that there's like a spice level thing with 3 flames on the back indicates that maybe out there's another sauce that he would actually describe as a hot sauce. We'll see. I'll be looking for it. Okay.